Come on, we're in 40s, we all are mothers. What do you think our chat's going to be?
Pani puri ki recipe. Hi guys, welcome to our podcast. My name is Iman. I'm a Gen Z.
I'm Faiza, millennial.
Today it's the intro episode for our podcast. I just wanted to put it out there, like why we started this podcast. Just a small segment to show our dedication towards this channel. So, why do you think we started this podcast? We started this podcast, actually, it was really a last minute thing, honestly, let's be honest. I was just randomly like talking, and I thought, you know what? I have a really unique mother. My mom is none like other Desi mothers. Like, she's actually pretty lenient towards me. She is there for me mentally and emotionally. And I realized that very recently that that's not the case for most kids. So I just was like, you know what? Let's share it out with the world that my mom is none like anyone else. So, Mama, what was your first initial reaction to this news that I wanted to start a podcast with you?
I was hesitant, of course, but then I said, why not? It'll be fun. Let's try it. So, yeah, let's see. I hope everybody listens to us, enjoy our talk.
Enjoy her insulting me most of the time.
I'm kind of passive aggressive, so you know.
She's very passive aggressive, and she's the best mother anyone could ever ask for. So
But
she knows
unless
when to
it's-
be strict and she knows when to be
I
lenient.
like to keep it balanced, and yeah, I'm the rule setter, and their father is a rule breaker. So
So it's just like, it's a balance in our house. She knows when to be my friend, and she knows when to, be a leader, like be our guide, like our light. Most like sometimes, she seems kind of unfair, but she's my mother and I can never ask for anyone better. So
I mean, yeah, I of course parents are human as well.
Yeah, that's
they have a
exactly.
right to make mistakes
Exactly.
and then learn from their mistakes. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I agree with you completely. Like, when I was young, I grew up with her being such a strict person. Like, I remember 7 years old, I was so scared of her. But, like, as we got older, as I got into my teenage years, I realized that she is more my friend than she is my mother. Because I can, like, go up to her and I can talk to her about anything and she will not judge me. She's, like, my best friend in, like, small words.
Well, when I became a mother, that's the first thing I decided to do, is that I'm not going to raise my kid with a rule of thumb. I am going to be strict where there's need to be, and I'm going to be their friends when they need a friend, and I'm going to be a parent when there is need to be a parent. I think nowadays lots of people just wants to be friends with their kids because I mean, they think that's work for them, but most of the time, I think parent needs to be a parent, and they should have that ability to decide when they need to be a friend, when they need to be a rule setter, and when they need to be a parent. Um, as a parent, we have brought our kids into the world, so it's our responsibility to prepare them to go into the world and face their own battles. We have faced our own and they have to face their own. So yeah, but alhamdulillah, I'm really really happy that I'm friends with my kids, and and my kids can come up to me and ask me for any kind of issues or problem. Not even my kids, my like their friends, anybody. And whenever I advise anybody, like doesn't matter it's a kid or it's an adult, I keep that situation on myself and I try to be partial, and I try to be as impartial as I can be, and I try to give them advice what if I keep myself into that situation, and what would I do, or if I were in that situation, I was in that situation, I what did I do, like my mistakes and whatnot. So most probably most of my advice given is that I have been gone through with it, and yeah, that's how I raise my kid. that they are able to fight their battles in their life when they go out into the real world.
Very well said. Very well said. My mom is the type of person, like, I can literally go up to her and be like, I'm in trouble, I need your help. And she wouldn't scold me like a lot of parents do end up
Oh,
scolding.
I would, but first
She
I
would
will
scold
solve.
me at
I will
first.
solve. I will.
She would solve it and then she would scold me.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's
would.
what
I
I'm
would.
saying.
I would. Because see, if you made a mistake, it's okay because that's what experience is. When you make a mistake, you learn from that mistake. Try not to do that again. But when scolding, of course, you, as a parent, you need to help them because they have made a mistake and they're in the trouble. So you help them first. But scolding is necessary, so they won't repeat it again.
Yeah, so this is my mom in very little time. This is not the first episode, guys. This is just the intro. I just wanted to, show you guys that what we decided to do and why we decided to do it and how we are pursuing.
It was on a whim, actually. We didn't decide to do it. It was on a whim.
Yeah, it was
Like
just
she was asking me something, and I was just giving her some advice. And her friend was on a phone, and she just said after she finished talking to friends that, Mom, why don't we do the podcast? It's a postcard. It will be nice that
like we get to share, like we get to share
Yeah.
our talk with other people, because I know I've used her advice in more situations than I can count. Like I literally can be like, she just tells me like out of randomly, like we'll be in the kitchen, she'll be cooking and I'll be asking her random questions, and she does answer them and she does like give me advice, and she's not a person that shies away from a question or just dodges a question. She like answers it no matter how uncomfortable it might be, she answers it.
Believe me, there were some uncomfortable questions, not only from her, from my son as well. Yeah, but then before answering them, first of all, I just thought, being very serious, okay, it's not a joke, because if they ask a serious question, an uncomfortable question, that means they need to know. And as a parent, I believe that I would give them better answer or understandable answer than they find in a Google, or if they ask somebody like their friends or something like that. So if I don't know, it's not that I know everything. If I don't know anything, I will actually tell them that I don't know. Let me find out, and then I will answer you. So
There's one thing I really appreciate about my mom. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you. Is that my mom, even if she doesn't know an answer to something, she will actually say like, okay, I don't know, I will tell you. Like I remember I had a math exam, and I needed to ask her a question, and she didn't know what to answer. So she's like, okay, give me a second, and then she goes on Google just to help me with that exam.
It's been like a long time that I have actually done maths. Of course the algebra maths, not the normal maths. So yeah, I needed a minute to just
Go on Google.
yeah and see how they've done it. And yeah, I taught her. It came back to me as soon as I just saw the answer in the Google.
One thing about my mom is she was really smart in school. Like she was like your.
Not that smart.
Oh
I
please!
was no,
Oh
no.
please!
I was slightly above average maybe, but yeah, I was more into extra
Sports.
activities, sports, arts. I love arts.
I myself love extra activities a lot.
Yeah. So I was there. I was more into hanging out with my friends. When I was in school, like almost weekly, we had a hangout with our friends.
What do you think your friends would like if they see this now? What do you think there will be, or will be their reaction?
First of all, they will tell me that I've gained weight.
Oh, I honestly, I met your friends and I really love them to heart. Like I genuinely love them a lot. Like three. I've
Of
met
course,
three.
Siji,
And I've met.
Sindhu, most
No, I haven't met her. I've met
Tina.
Tina auntie.
Yeah.
Yes. And
And-
Siji auntie. I think
yeah.
these two I've met.
yeah, these two are like
Even Fauzi auntie.
yeah, Fauzi.
I've met these three. But
Yeah.
then other than that, she has other friends I haven't met, and thank God I haven't met because I've heard their chats, and let's just not talk about that.
Come on, we're in 40s. We all are mothers. What do you think our chat's going to be?
Pani puri ki recipe.
No, that's just too like PG.
Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this small intro
Intro.
episode, And please do stay tuned to our more episodes coming up. The next episode is kinda controversial.
Not
It
really.
is controversial because like we're going against superstitions. So I hope you guys
Desi superstitions,
yeah,
actually.
I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, press the like button and press the notification. If you're on Spotify, please do follow and like this podcast and stay tuned for our upcoming episodes. Thank you. Bye.